At a family barbecue, my parents said I'd be giving up my house to my sister because their laughter still echoes in my head, a cruel symphony that tried to erase my entire life. But the second they suggested taking my home, I knew the truth I held could destroy everything they thought they had. It was a beautiful July afternoon, the kind where the air hung warm and sweet with the smell of grilling burgers and freshly cut grass. Our family barbecue was in full swing, and I was at the grill, flipping food for what I thought was just another gathering. My golden retriever, Buster, sprawled contentedly under the patio table, occasionally lifting his head for a dropped crumb. He'd been my shadow for 3 years, a rescue I'd adopted shortly after buying this house. A house I'd worked myself to the bone for, saving every penny, making strategic career moves, and sacrificing more than anyone in my family seemed to remember. "This is such a beautiful property," Noah said, appearing beside me. His tone felt off. "Must be worth quite a bit now, with how the market's been." I smiled politely, focusing on not burning the chicken. "Got lucky with the timing." He gave a hollow chuckle. "Right, luck." Chloe joined us, her hand resting on her prominent baby bump. She was 5 months along, and ever since the announcement in March, my mother, Maria, hadn't stopped talking about becoming a grandmother. Every conversation, it seemed, circled back to Chloe's future, to the life she was building. "When are we eating?" David called from his lawn chair, beer in hand. "I'm starving over here." Dinner itself passed normally. We talked about work, the neighborhood, Noah's recent promotion. Maria spent 20 minutes detailing the nursery plans. Chloe beamed, soaking up the attention, just as she always had. Then came dessert. Maria stood, tapping her glass with a fork, the metallic clink silencing the table. "We have an announcement to make." My stomach clenched. Something in her expression, the way David straightened, set off alarm bells. "Your father and I have been discussing Chloe and Noah's situation," Maria continued. "With the baby coming, they need more space. Their apartment is just too small." Here it comes, I thought. They're going to ask if Chloe can stay in my guest room. I'd already mentally rehearsed my refusal, my careful explanation about boundaries. What came next shattered every single one of my assumptions. "So," David announced, his voice carrying the finality of a judge's gavel, "we've decided that you'll be transferring the house to your sister. She needs it more than you do." The words hung in the air, thick and suffocating. I stared at him, certain I'd misheard. "Excuse me?" "The house," Maria said, as if explaining to a child. "You'll sign it over to Chloe and Noah. They're starting a family. They need the room, the yard, the stability." My laugh was sharp, disbelieving. "You're joking." "We're completely serious," Chloe said. Her voice had a nervous edge, but beneath it, I heard something else, entitlement, expectation. "Noah and I have been looking at houses, but everything's so expensive. You already have this one, and it's perfect for us." "Perfect for you?" I repeated slowly, trying to process the sheer audacity. "This house that I bought, that I spent 6 years saving for, that I pay the mortgage on every single month?" "Don't be dramatic," Maria chided. "Family helps family. Your sister is a real woman now. She's got a husband, a baby, and a future. You've got what, a dog?" The laughter that erupted around the table hit me like physical blows. Uncle Brian nearly choked on his beer. Aunt Sarah wiped tears from her eyes. "What would you have done?" Bottom left of screen, click full story.